So the question is, what phone should I buy? Should I buy the Android Razr or should I buy the iPhone 4S? Well, today, Saturday, we are going to help you out.
It's a little bit wet tonight. You didn't call me. It's a little bit wet
Well, welcome everyone to the Digital Aztec, and today we're going to basically talk about the Android Razr or the iPhone 4S. Now, I've had both phones, and I was basically more towards the Android phone just because I started with the original Android, the Motorola Droid, and eventually I moved to the iPhone and I went back to Razr. Now, there's a lot of pros and cons between Android and Apple, and you have a little bit of a situation where both Android and Apple have some strengths, but they also have some weaknesses. And you also have to keep in mind that iOS 6 is coming, and it's basically going to eliminate some of those issues. So, let's compare devices. The actual device, the Apple phone, the iPhone 4S or the iPhone 4, compared to the Android Razr. Android Razr is a whole lot bigger than the iPhone, and if you're as big as me or you have big hands, big fingers, I had some issues trying to type on the iPhone 4S, and with the Android, it is pretty nice. It's a big phone, and I use a lot of visual items like the YouTube. I watch movies on Netflix, so that is a perfect phone for me as far as what I access it for. So as far as size, the Android gets the biggest numbers on that, right? Now let's go into not just the size, but now let's talk about how useful both systems are. Well, what I wanted my Apple phone is because when I take pictures, when I enter information on my calendar, my Mac, my phone, my Apple TV, and well, basically every Apple device. All of that information flows to everything, so all of my calendars are updated, all my documents are updated. What else? With all you do is enter some specific information, and it flows to all of your devices. All of your pictures are uploaded into, for example, I prefer iPhoto than any other tool to capture pictures. Well, the great thing about the iPhone 4S is that you take a picture and it flows automatically to your hard drive, so you don't really have to keep the pictures on your phone, on your device, and then if you need to go access them, you can actually see them on your hard drive. So it's a very useful tool. The cameras also, now that I'm talking about photos, the camera on the iPhone 4S is a whole lot more simple, more nicer than the Android Razr. I've taken some pictures on the Razr. I've missed some. And with the iPhone, I remember I was getting really nice, clear pictures. So that's a big difference. Another thing is if you're producing videos, the iPhone 4S was very, very useful as far as If you recorded videos, if you wanted to send them out via, well, on YouTube, or if you want to post them, it's a very easy way. Apple creates these easy ways. Everything's tied together, and you flow and you have the video uploaded within 5 minutes. With Android, I had a little bit of a struggle. I know there's some apps that can help you do that, and it'll do it efficiently, but Apple just looks a little bit more stronger. Now, if you notice, it probably looks like I'm going more towards Apple, but actually, I really like the Android device because I like to customize my phone, and that's where Apple falls short. With Android, you're able to customize everything on your phone, to your calendars, to your clocks, to the information that is important to you. With the Apple device, all you get is a whole bunch of widgets. I mean, a whole bunch of tabs as far as your applications, and that's what you access. Very simple compared to the Android. Android is a lot of eye candy. So if you're into that, Android's the way to go. Now, the other thing that I wanted to mention is that battery life is a big issue. With the iPhone 4S, if you are watching movies, if you are playing a game, or if you're just traveling, the iPhone 4S is really, really good. Battery lasts, um, you know, you can keep a charge on the iPhone, and if you take a charger, even better. Now with the Razr, battery life is really, really bad. I don't know about the Razr Max, but the original Android Razr, if you are on the media playing a game, like for example, I'm waiting for my wife when she's shopping and I'm playing a video game. If I don't, if I'm just walking and playing a game or checking out mail, checking out Facebook, honestly, it'll probably drain my battery within 3 hours. Now, what you can do is you can eliminate a lot of the widgets, a lot of the applications that you have, the notifications, and it'll last you a little bit longer. But with comparison, iPhone beats the Android big time. It's no competition there. Now, with that said, when you travel, if you use your GPS on your Android device and on your Apple device, I got in a lot of arguments with my wife with the Apple phone because we both had Apple phones and we were trying to figure out how to maneuver or to go to the specific restaurants in Santa Fe, and the iPhone just took us everywhere. It was ridiculous. It got us lost about 5 out of 5 times. Android, I've been in San Antonio, San Diego, San Francisco. Never gets me lost. I've taken it to places such as Fort Huachuca, Arizona, places that only your GPS can take you, and Android has been top notch compared to Apple. So, but with iOS 6, apparently Apple has constructed a GPS system that's included in the iOS, which looks very, very sharp, but hopefully it's as good as Google, because I've purchased some applications from Apple to replace the Google Maps that it has, and it wasn't that good. It wasn't that accurate, and got me lost as well. So my experience, Android is the best device for GPS, for traveling. So as far as size, Android. As far as productivity or keeping your calendars, your phone, your photos, your just everything together. If you have other Macs, the Apple phone is a great tool. Camera wise, if you use the camera a lot, honestly, the Apple phone will take really great pictures. With Android, I've tried to create or set the settings up so when you click on the button, it takes the picture. but apparently you can't do that. I see. We took some pictures. I can't remember. It was a party, and I clicked on it, and people were moving around, so it took a few seconds to take the picture. Well, by the time the picture was taken, it was all blurry, and I was working on the settings, and I just couldn't get the camera to work properly. With the iPhone, all you do is you point, click on it, takes the picture, and it's an amazing picture. So I hope this helps out between the Android and the iPhone. And if you have any questions, just send them out to us, and we'll answer them. Honestly, it's not about purchasing or we sell the phones. We actually don't. But it's just giving you some information from somebody who just had both phones, and we're trying to use them not only for home purposes but also for business. So